Big Mike was underneath. Real commentator.
Giant fans, if the Giants are going to win this one tonight, let's hear some noise!
Mike, an important win today in many ways after yesterday's defeat, and we obviously needed to get the head-to-head against Surrey. It must be very pleasing to come away with that victory.
Yeah, it's very, very pleasing. Considering that we played really bad yesterday. It was really good to get the win today. Durham is he's one of those tricky sides that you can just fall asleep on and you can fall into the slow game and end up losing the battle. So today we had to run. We pretty much had to run a lot, and I think we did that in the first 15 minutes, and then we slowed down and then come back. And then in the second half,
watching the game, you thought, well, we're well in control, and in the end, it was level at half time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they shoot well, don't they?
They do shoot well, and the thing is if you really look at the game, they didn't play fast, they played slow. And we played too fast after a certain amount of minutes. We started playing too fast, and then all of a sudden we slowed down. And it's like, okay, they're still scoring in their little half-court sets, and it's one of those games that you can fall asleep playing and end up losing.
Inside for Big Ben. Bernard on top. Ingers. Back to Ingers on top. Finds Bernard.
But our defence was much better today. We were making them take the full 24 seconds, and several times they just managed to get a shot off in time.
Yeah. So we clamped down on our defence because last night we played really bad, and Newcastle embarrassed us really.
Yes, I mean it wasn't a pretty sight, and even the last quarter, I mean their young lad played incredibly well and really wanted to be out there, and he looked the best player on court.
Well, I know Eddie, and I know Eddie can shoot the ball, and it's a difference when you know certain people, and I know that Eddie can play. And I've coached him many a times at Barrow and Furnace, and I know how he can play. And I sat on the bench and I said, if you give him a step, he's going to shoot it.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, he gave him a step and he shot it.
Jordan for options. Finds Watts.
So, it's going to be Surrey next week. Different team to what we played earlier in the season. They brought some new signings in. It's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be an awkward one because we've played them before, and we played a different team before, and now we're playing a new team. So it's like, who's on the team? What do they do? Mentality? How's the team spirit? So now we've got to focus on that. So we're just going to have to come out and play the same way we played tonight, really.
John finds Caleb. Just finds Bernard. Bernard taking the door into the hole.